Hello again, it's Garson, and this is going to be a short daily today because well, I don't have that much time, but also want to kind of address yesterday's video. You might be surprised what I have to say with that, but more importantly, I actually want some help because I want to play Hexblade, and I've had plenty of people be telling me I want to see like multi-class with it and this and that, show me ideas with it, what can you do with it, I want to do a proper dive like I normally do. So a big thank you guys for watching. This is going to be very short and sweet to the point, and I'm not the biggest on meta and talking about myself and the channel and all that stuff, but let's just hop into this real quick and then we'll get into what the video is actually about, if you could help me out. Yesterday's video, honestly, you may be surprised. A big thank you to everybody, literally everybody. I don't care if we disagreed about something, I don't care how we interpret each other, it's text. The only thing I ask you to know is right here. Big thank you. There's been a lot of comments from people who've been watching the channel, but then some newcomers, so if you're new, check out the other content, that's awesome. But overall, if you leave, it's a-okay, because if you didn't like what I have to say, I have no problem sharing my opinion. I am egotistical. I really don't care about trying to keep an audience and viewership and all that stuff. I have no problem just saying my mind, but I did make the video because I felt, okay, I need to share my feedback. And I think, honestly, no one's even going to watch this, or no one's even going to see the feedback, let alone the devs who really do need to see player feedback, not just mine. And I said in that video, they probably are not even going to see this video, and they're probably not even going to see the comments section. But boy, this is why I say thank you. Who cares about my video and my opinion and my feedback? I really wish the mechanical stuff like Arcane Archer and today's video Hexblade was working, and we'll get into that. But even though I said they may not see the comments, now I'm hoping they do. I want them to see your comments. I want them to see patch 8 really needs feedback like what I saw, because this game is coming from D&D players, 5e, you know, tabletop. It's coming from WoW players, it's coming from optimizers and game mechanics guys like me. So whoever is playing, it's clearly a Goldilocks zone and a conduit point for, like, it's what's so great about this game. So I'll leave it at that. And so if we're gonna have a fun game, this is the kind of balanced feedback from like wildly different opinions that I really hope Larian gets a chance to see what you guys said there. I still can't get into the forum. I don't want to get all frustrated stuff. I don't like meta stuff. I don't like whinging and whining about stuff, right? And I appreciate that when I asked you or anybody watching to see my opinion, you dived in, you saw it, and you said what you said, and that's great. I actually appreciate you, whether that surprises you or not. So that being said, though, the mechanical issues, though, is what I really hope gets the most attention to the feedback. And today, I want to see if you can help me and make sure it wasn't just me when I was testing things, so I'll test it live right here for you. So it's going to be a short daily for those who do watch my videos, because I really want to do a deeper dive into Hexblade. I'm tired. It's my favorite class, and it's the one I was most excited about when Larian announced all these new subclasses back in a couple months ago, right? So I really want to play it, and what I'm realizing in the past couple videos comments, you guys are probably more excited about it than I am. So I'm just trying to make sure it's me, works on my machine, bro. Did you try restarting your computer? I don't know. Sometimes you guys in the comments point out like stuff that is literally under my nose. I say all the time, wow, I'm a goober, right? Because sometimes I am, and you guys point out, and it's because of you guys I can get the proper mechanical know-how and then kind of put it out in a video and help everybody else build those building blocks. That's what I like about the game, the honor mode, trying to help other players beat it the way they want to, right? So that being said, if you have the stress test and it's working for you, please, I would love to see a comment showing me what I'm about to do if I'm doing anything wrong, right? Even if you don't have this stress test, I know a lot of people are chomping at the bit to play it. Please, if you think you saw something, I know you know what you're talking about. Maybe I don't, but you know, just try to describe it in just like steps and orders, or you know, at this timestamp. I'd really appreciate it. Okay. I am testing off of this video because I really want to play the subclass, and more importantly, I want to do a proper deep dive like I normally do and show the mechanical things that this subclass is supposedly bringing with the next patch for everybody, right? So maybe you just want me to cover it anyway. You can let me know in the comments for those who've been watching a lot of those subclass dives, but just let me know, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. So what I'm talking about is, of course, the Pact of the Blade. I'll pull out this so you know where my source of information is coming from. This is the patch 8 stress test update on the Larian forums. Now I could see the Larian forums. I can't get in there, give my feedback. That's what yesterday's video is about. But enough of that. Deepen Pact mechanically is supposed to work like this. You get the Deepen Pact at level 3, so that at level 5 you can get extra attack even if you have Hexblade. That's their words. That's what they're talking about. And I'm just trying to figure out, because I can't get any Deepen Pact and Pact of the Blade to work for any subclass. So we're just going to level one up right here with Will. And let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, what you think I might be able to try. This is what's really good about the comments section, right? So update 2 is saying I need Pact of the Blade even as a Hexblade user. So I get level 1, I get Pact of the Blade or Bind Pact Weapon. This is a different version of it, but mostly the same thing. And you can see here I do have my weapon bound. I restarted my computer, I reinstalled, I tried it without mods, right? But what I'm going to show you here is I'm just for quick purposes, I'm going to respec, and then like I normally do for testing these videos out. Let's level up slowly though and just see if I get anything wrong. How about that? So like I said, this is the only mod I have. It's just Cheater Scroll. Highly recommend it. It helps you play around with ideas, do things, get whatever you need. Okay, so otherwise this is just the base game with the current patch 8 stress test update 2. What a mouthful. Alright, so if we go into a Warlock, never mind the stats, never mind a proper build, the spells and whatnot. I'm in Hexblade, and for those who may not know, you do get the shield spell and Wrathful Smite, and then you get that Bind Hex weapon at level 1. So this is very similar to Bind a Pact weapon, where you get your weapon is now using Charisma, but there's a slight extra feature here with the whole subclass bonus of Hexblade Curse. Okay, and then you are Hex Warrior. All this is proficiencies in medium armor, which is why I have the Adamantian armor, and, you know, shields and some other stuff, okay? So, we'll take whatever. We have the new Boomer Blade. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to level up somewhat slowly. I'm going to go try and skip a little bit, but for the most part, we'll just take any old spell. And the invocations, let's just take Agonizing and Devil Sight. Something I usually take, right? Okay, now we're level 3. And this is where you're going to choose your Pact weapon. Like they said, you have to choose Pact of the Blade so that when you get level 5 Deepen Pact, it's going to apply like normal, right? You get the extra attack on your Pact weapon. Okay, so we'll just take maybe Darkness, Pact of the Blade. Okay, level 4. Cantrips, take Friends or something. Blades, no replacing. We'll just take Actor real quick. Alright, spells. I'm gonna take Counter maybe. Mire. Good to go. Alright, so last level we had, let's just stop for a second here. We now have Deepen Pact. Sorry for skipping past it. We're back to having Deepen Pact. Deepened Pact. And we have extra attack on level 5 with Pact weapon, alright? So, my weapon is... They fixed this. This is no longer bound if I re-spec my character. Okay? So I'm going to bound it right now. And so you can see I have Hex weapon. I'm bound it. It's all good. Right? And let's just get into some combat. I don't know. Just at level 5. Okay. So, here we go. Regardless if I hit or not, extra attack will always trigger, right? Uh-oh. Okay. So, I'm not getting it whatsoever, and I'm not using Booming Blade. You know, this literally only works once per turn now and whatnot. But yeah, something I'm not picking up on, right? If I use Boomer Blade... Okay. So I've used it, and it says available next turn, meaning once per turn. So just as a reference, this is patch 8 and stress test and all that stuff, right? So this is the newest update version as far as I know. So what they're telling me is that this works, but I don't see how. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm asking you if you could help me in the comments. Let me know. Or if you just want me to go over and do a little deep dive as best I can without this, you know, feature, I'll try and do my best. But it is kind of integral to the whole new Hexblade anyway. I really want to get the extra attack working. Let me know in the comments. Sorry for a shorter video. And again, for yesterday, I really hope Larian sees your guys' feedback because it's more important than seeing mine. So I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next video or the next stream. Have a blessed one.